Okay, we are live, friends. We are live. Hello, hello, hello. We are live. I think we are live at least. Yes, yes. We is live. Are we audible? Are we visible? Are we all of those things? Hi, hello, chat. Are we audible? Yes. Wow. Azeem mute. No, why is Azeem mute? Nobody should be mute. Nobody should be mute. Wait. Yes, I will make sure nothing is on mute. Now say things, people. Say
Hey, we
things.
said
Say
hey,
things.
what's up?
Oh, ho, ho,
Hello.
ho. Tagatak. Nobody mute. Loud and clear. Ekdam number one.
All right.
Tagatak. Sab log tucking and talking. Kaisa hai, dosto? First of all, I would like to immediately start with our predictor of the week, the king
Wow.
himself,
Wow.
the
Predictor of the year.
Even
champion,
I
the
was like, bro,
predictor
this
of
is
the
too much.
year, the
Yeah.
one, the only Azeem Banatwala. Sir,
Oh my
take it
God.
away.
And also, guys, may I add that I predicted Carlos Sainz podium one race early. I predicted it in Monza. It happened in Baku. It's just the world wasn't ready for the predictions.
It's true.
That they
It's
were like, we
true.
can't give him everything in one race. But
Reality
oh
had
my
to catch
God.
up. Reality had to catch up.
I just
It's
want to see how much stupid, like it's absurd. This thing has 30,000 likes
someone
on
in chat.
Instagram.
Wow.
Someone in chat has said, Azeem, please tell my horoscope.
Yeah.
You will smash a like on this video. That is what I'm seeing in the future
Oh,
for you.
very
You
good.
Oh,
smash
very
one
good.
like on
Yeah.
this video and leave comment for
Amazing.
better reach. That's what you'll do.
Superb.
But man, what a crazy. So I was in the midst of, I think it was quite fitting because that I was in the midst of all sorts of craziness while that Baku qualifying was happening. And then literally I was running between two shows from Habitat, and then we were doing the screening of the United versus Chelsea game in Andheri. And I was driving
Incredible.
there, and while driving through the chaos and carnage of Mumbai, I was watching the chaos and carnage of the
Oh.
Baku qualifying on the
Was your
side.
drive there shorter than qualifying actually was?
Yeah, in
Yeah.
fact, I was very glad that I was doing this because I could just condense that 2 hour quali into my 1 hour drive. So it
Yeah.
was very nice. Six
Quali was
red
longer
flags,
than
my
the
God.
race.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
More red flags than the average Bandra fuckboy.
Yeah, boy. I was
Man.
going to say more
Yeah.
red flags than dating me, but that version does well. That's fine. That works. That works
So
also.
Bandra
Yeah.
Rohan.
We have
I'll become
already,
Yeah.
fuckboy
chat has
from
already
there.
begun with the Max can statistically win, you know.
Yeah, bro.
Mm.
I
Mm.
am here for it. I am fully here for
Yeah.
it.
I mean, the race was not as interesting, overtaking and all wise, but it was very consequential when it came to the narrative of the World Championship and how we are thinking about it now. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
yeah, not only is it this Lando versus Oscar battle, but there is Max Verstappen
Never
always
count him
lurking in the
out.
picture. Never count him out. It was really good. Yeah, that way.
Yeah. And also just I think again just this Max pulling out these generational laps and just showing why he is class apart in
Amazing.
those conditions and just
What were
it
you feeling like just before he pulled out that lap? Because just
no I
before that,
for
Carlos
me it
Sainz.
was like one of the greatest just general weekends in life. I had
Like,
two outstanding shows. We had
yeah,
a screening where in public I watched Manchester United win with like 75 other Manchester United fans. Then Williams podium. First Williams
yeah,
quali being
yeah,
second place, which is
yeah.
great Saturday already, and then converting it to the podium. And after,
Yeah.
I still don't count that nonsense Spa half points wala podium that Williams had
Nobody
got.
does. Yeah, yeah.
But for this
This is their
one,
first full race
Yeah.
podium since like
yes,
2017
since
or something.
the
Yeah.
master Lance Stroll himself stood there the first
Wasn't that
time.
also at Baku?
Was it at Baku? I
Baku,
think no. It
Baku,
was
right?
Mm,
uh, it was at it was
Was it
some
at
street
Baku?
circuit
No.
only. Can chat someone
Chat, you will
confirm?
tell us. Chat, you can tell us
Chat will tell
whether it was
us.
at Baku or where it was 100%. But yeah,
Yeah,
quali. Let's talk about quali.
Turkey is where it was.
Okay.
ah.
Turkey. So let's talk about that quali first, okay? 2 hours, just ludicrous, right? What happened?
Amazing. Amazing. It's like
What
how
didn't
it's like
happen, right?
everybody forgot how to drive.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it just went, you saw Charles Leclerc have that crash, and you're like, oh shit, this is the guy who's been on pole here for the last 4 years. So yeah, it was a very striking sort of reminder of how, like, from circuit to circuit, the sensitivity of these cars and the drivers changes vastly. Like here, because of the wind, apparently everybody was like off kilter. Crazy. Yeah, it was wild. Like I remember we were texting on the group, and like it was like this quali was just never getting over, and
Yeah.
yeah, wild to
And I
watch.
was like fully avoiding all those messages because
Yeah,
I've
even
seen
I.
Same.
I
messages
saw
on the
it at
group. I'm like, oh
night.
no,
Same.
kuch to
Same.
hua hai, kuch
But
to
I
hua
Same.
watched
hai.
it at night and I was like, thank God I watched it later
Yeah.
so you can
Dude,
just go forward.
it was crazy because I had 2 shows also that evening, and I got back to my hotel room at like 11 o'clock at night. And usually on days like that, quali is perfect, right? You order
Yeah.
Yeah.
dinner to your hotel room,
Yes.
you watch
Yeah.
this nice, you kick back, you watch 30 minutes of highlights, and it's kind of perfect. But this I'm watching, dinner is finished, okay, quali is still going on. And
Yeah.
I'm like, chal thoda dessert mangate, theek hai? Dessert is ordered, dessert
Yeah.
comes, dessert is over, quali is still going on. I'm like, bro, I have to sleep, I have a flight tomorrow morning. But
Crazy.
just insane.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But and
crazy.
also how crazy that all the crashes happened, but nobody crashed it at the I am stupid point. Like it
Yeah,
felt
Mm.
like
Yes.
in
the
that
place
castle
where you would
section, everybody
expect.
was
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Because I
very
think
well
there they've
behaved.
learned
Ha, like
that's the
basically that
one
little
where
fear of God
most
has happened.
humiliating.
Ha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also shows just how difficult the conditions were in terms of tires and getting the
Yeah.
temperature in the
Crazy.
tires and just changing with the all and the winds and all of that, like lap by lap. That just I think truly one of the biggest tests of an F1 driver this weekend.
But
Um,
also then, like, like subsequently in the race, apart from Oscar Piastri, there were no other DNFs
Yeah.
in the
yeah,
race. And everybody was largely well behaved. We didn't see that like Carlos Sainz, Perez type of,
yeah,
crashing into each other that happened.
I think
We
that was
didn't
also a little bit
like
after learning from Saturday, no? Like after just the
right.
definitely.
musty of Saturday, you're
Yeah.
like, okay, guys,
Yeah.
just no.
Yeah.
We don't want to be here till
Yeah.
Monday morning.
Just
Yeah.
make
Yeah,
it
I
through.
think their family members only must have told them, guys, please, यार
Yeah,
हमको
Yeah.
जाने
please.
का है, flight book किया है,
Yeah.
please.
Yeah. Which is
But
why, which is what makes Oscar Piastri's moment on Sunday and the whole weekend
Yes.
seems so out of place given the whole context of the season that we have seen so far. Like, this was his worst, like, visible on track performance in a weekend by far this season, and looked to be consequential in terms of like the championship if Lando Norris was able to take more advantage of it. But then Lando
But
also
Lando
had a
being Lando.
See, I think realistically, they should have asked Lando also to crash into the wall, right?
yes,
Like,
should have.
just to
given,
be
I mean,
fair.
it's papaya
Yeah.
rules,
Just
dude.
to be
Yeah,
fair.
just to be
Like,
fair.
just to be
This,
fair.
you see, Lewis Hamilton and Carlos Sainz tried that right
Oh,
at the
Yeah.
end of the
man.
race. Yeah, that was so bad.
But wait, speaking of Lewis Hamilton and Carlos Sainz,
Sorry,
there is
Charles
a
Leclerc. I
drop.
meant, yeah.
How does it feel
Yeah.
that Carlos Sainz
Oh,
has his
Sainz.
first podium for Williams
I was very
before
happy.
Lewis has his
That's
first
okay.
Ferrari?
I'm not competitive like that. I was very
Mm.
happy for science, in fact. I mean, I think like
And
I
in
was
fact, Azim, if you
actually
think about it, Lewis has more podiums in F1 than
yeah,
Carlos Sainz does
yeah,
have. And statistically, I'm sure there are
exactly.
other things
I
to
was
back
Wow,
just
it up.
Arjun,
gonna
are
throw
you Are you Sherry? Are you?
What is this?
Yeah, some
Everyone
audio
brought
video
their
have gotten
stats
crashed.
now.
Yeah, really.
What?
Like,
What do you have stats?
I don't have any I have no stats to
You-
coddle Hamilton,
I have only one
unfortunately.
stat, and that stat is that it was a smooth operation.
Oh,
yeah.
smooth. So Sherry and I were
Yeah.
actually at a
Yeah, we
screening.
watched
We
together.
watched together
Oh.
at a screening, okay? And again,
Mm.
everyone like चल Max का जीतना ये सब एक तरफ ठीक है, but everyone is just like smooth
Super.
operator.
Yeah.
Like it did not even feel like Max has won. Like as in
Yes.
like in general, because like everyone was so excited
They
about
played it
science being on
also
the
now on the
podium.
speakers over there.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
them
Yeah,
playing,
yeah,
DJs playing
No, the
smooth
marshals. There's
operator.
also a great video of the marshals singing it for him. Like when he
Yeah.
was on his
Amazing.
way. If you go to the actual official F1 channel, there's all the marshals are lined up, and as he's walking back, they all singing "Smooth Operator" for him.
Yeah.
So that was
It's
pretty
There's
cool.
insane how
definitely some
he's
merit.
Yeah, how he has been associated. Like, there's no other musical,
Right.
crossovers that we have seen at this level with Formula One.
No, we
If
have now,
anything,
of
I'm
course. We
Of
have
like,
do do
do
do do.
do.
oh yeah, of
Max
course, but that's not
Verstappen.
that is
Yeah,
his
yeah.
song.
Yeah,
It's not like
that's
somebody like I remember the Schumacher
Yeah.
song from back in the day, like that electronic Schumacher. I don't know if you guys have
yeah,
heard it, but
yes,
you guys
yes,
should.
Yeah,
yes,
Like
yeah.
yes,
it was
yes.
a thing
Yeah,
back in the day.
that
It
was
That
a
was the
very
Gafoor of its time.
yeah, that was a
The
yeah,
very
Gafu.
very good impression, by the way, Arjun.
Schumacher.
That
Yeah.
went straight back to the song.
Wow. Yeah.
I'm 17 and have gel in my hair again.
Yeah.
uh,
Though I feel like Ferrari's song this season is meow 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 meow.
Oh man,
Oh, we
what has
have a
happened to
couple of quick
Ferrari?
super chats that I'm gonna do before like they goes thing.
Yes.
Abhishek says Azeem Bhai will be over the moon thanks to Mr. Science. Yes, as we can establish, he is indeed. Abhishek Verma has said ये McLaren drivers बहुत टट्टी है ये rocket ship में. Max Baba needs to make it 5 titles in a row to
Yes.
save F1. Enough of this papaya woke nonsense. Okay.
Heartily agree.
Okay.
Heartily agree.
And then of course Sumdi mein Komdi Russell.
oh,
Sumdi mein Komdi
somebody में
Russell.
Kumari had another podium. क्या हो
Yes,
गया?
yes.
Yes.
Does
Somebody
nothing P2.
does nothing P2. Okay. I am starting to believe though that right place, right time counts for something. guys. Okay.
Definitely.
लगी भार
100%.
अपने लंग्स पे पर दम तोड़ा संतरे और घोड़े के टैलेंट ने डॉक्टर बोला सो जा बेटा ऑक्सीजन के बिना होगा बेहोश पर जब पोडियम हो सामने तो थोड़ी झुकेगा रसल का जोश
Oh my
Oh,
god.
oh.
Wow.
and they say
Amazing.
poetry is dead.
And didn't he have a flu as well? Like
He did.
apparently
He had
his
a respiratory
participation in
He
flu.
had
Yeah,
full.
yeah.
He
in
was
the
full
weekend was
Batman dude
questionable.
on
Yeah,
Friday.
yeah,
You
yeah.
heard?
Yeah. Yeah. Even better. Like I mean, this is the level of that sort of consistent
Osama bin
midfield
Russell's
performance.
podium
Which
says
is,
Mishra Rara, which is sorry. Says Osama bin Russell's podium without any effort is the luck I want in life, and Piastri's rocket ship becoming the challenger was out of nowhere. Oof, heavy. Abhishek
I
says,
mean, I
yeah,
don't think it was luck, but because
yeah.
he drove a very smart race and he had great
Very
pace
smart.
on the and had the better strategy as well. So
Yes.
For sure.
did
That
all the right
overcut,
things.
basically.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
did all the right things. Didn't make any mistakes. So I think deserved.
Oh, sorry,
So this
Arjun, you were also
McLaren
saying
bottling.
something.
No, I was talking about George Russell and this like unfortunately this season when it comes to Russell, the McLarens just have been that dominant that these kind of consistent sort of second, third place podiums are not really that meaningful when
Yeah.
it comes to the overall sort of space of the championship. But in a tighter season, this is the kind of thing that like makes you a contender beyond just like outright race wins as well, which bodes well for Russell, and that's like
Also
I
helps
mean,
them in the
yeah,
constructors, no? I think they are now
they out
they
in front of Ferrari.
in front of Ferrari, yeah.
Yeah,
So I
yeah.
mean, I think overall, obviously they have been consistent the last few races, and I mean this one McLaren clearly bottled both drivers. There was nothing. So I
This
mean,
McLaren bottling thing is so sad,
but
given how
let's talk
dominant
about
this guy.
Lando, guys. Let's talk
Wait, I'll
about
do last
Lando.
two super chats and then we talk
Okay.
about Lando. Okay.
Yeah.
Abhishek Vasa, the quali session was like Groundhog Day, and we finally got the sequel to Leclerc's 2019. I am stupid. Norris and Piastri are Hill and Villeneuve, both driving a rocket ship, giving to them on a platter. And Dominic says stat Max's Baku Grand Slam win made him only driver to have 5 Grand Slams in 5 consecutive seasons.
Great
So
start. Very nice.
He has
that's what
6 now overall.
Oh.
Yes.
I would imagine that, yeah. And getting a Grand Slam at a circuit like Baku is
Yeah.
insane.
It's
Given
insane.
how,
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
we've not seen pole sitters really convert that pole to a win in the last few years.
Yeah.
I think Bottas was the last guy who did it, but like, yeah, insane. And it just goes to show, man, like again, like we've talked about like how good this guy is. Like, he's going back to the Nürburgring this weekend as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Like, yeah, it's just like his version of a spa day, okay? Like some
Yeah.
of us, we need a spa day. We go to the spa. Max Verstappen needs a spa day. He just sits in another
He
car.
goes to Spa
Car.
Goes
Francorchamps.
to spa, exactly. He just
Frank
sits
shop,
in
yeah.
another car
Yeah.
behind the wheel and he has a
Yeah.
spa day. So relaxing
Insane.
massage.
But also, I have to shout out to Charles Leclerc for doing full F1 25 driving and complete wall riding. I don't know how he was getting away in quali with
Yeah.
those that one lap that he put where I think he hit the wall like 3 or 4 times
Yeah,
for
Four
yeah,
that
yeah,
lap.
times.
yeah.
Yeah,
Full
yeah.
like chumma he did to the wall.
Yeah,
Absurd.
very tight.
Yeah, very fortunate because I think Behrman had the same hit and he was pretty much out
Yeah.
of quali. So
Yeah, I
yeah,
think that like also like the build up to Saturday, given that Charles has taken P1 at that circuit for so long, I'm sure that would have been playing on his mind as well. For the last 4 years, I think he's been on pole at Baku and not being able to. It's kind of like the Monaco curse for him, but he's actually not like gotten over the Baku curse. And like, it was a very messy weekend from him overall. And at the end, it seemed even clumsier with that, with Hamilton trying to give him the position. Run. Wow.
yeah, oh yeah.
But the cherry
Unfortunate.
to your point, yeah, Lando Norris once again
Yeah,
wasn't
I mean,
able
I
to
really
capitalize on
thought
the
that this
weekend.
is gonna be now his weekend and this is his shot to kind of get, close and so on. But there was just zero performance. Like it just almost felt like I was like, what has happened?
Another bad pit stop also from the team that like essentially that 2 seconds that he
Yeah.
lost in the pit stop, really screwed
Yeah,
up
but I
his
mean, if that though, yes, but I'm saying even otherwise, he didn't seem to be doing much
for sure.
anyways. Like it just felt like he was there, but like there was nothing really, nothing competitive in that space. And I mean, to even think that um this could have been his shot, right? Like for me, I was like, oh my
Yeah.
God, now he's gonna get close. Like that was my first thought, and then I was like, what? This is what the outcome
Yeah.
is.
He was only
Um.
sharp in GQ magazine this week.
Yeah.
So I think it
So
was sort
Oh,
of
wait. First Trappy.
it was
Yeah.
sort of inevitable that you would see this weekend from McLaren, and not necessarily surprising that it happened at Baku, because I think we've spoken about how that McLaren is that car that sort of finds the best out of the high speed and the low speed, and then in the medium speed
yeah,
is where it gets everything. But Baku is exclusively high speed and very low speed. There's like literally
Yeah.
nothing in the middle at Baku. So
Yeah.
you could see it's sort of like how Red Bull had that one race at Singapore where in their dominant season where you just did not
Yeah.
explain the car
yeah.
on the
Yeah.
road. So in fact, I would then say that McLaren will turn around and be like super dominant in Singapore because there's a lot of medium speed stuff happening over there.
And who's
So
to argue with your predictions anymore?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
listen, now don't throw me through all
Yeah.
this. Okay, now I'll make some prediction
Listen,
and complete opposite will
I'm
happen next
just
week.
gonna take the names of some stocks, okay, and you just blink
Yeah.
if
You
we
just
should
Okay,
buy
done.
blink once, to buy. Yeah. Great.
Well,
Yeah.
unfortunate for Lando that he couldn't. Like this was literally this is what he would have been hoping for. Like first lap
Yeah,
of the
like
race,
it's so rare
Yeah.
to have
41.
Oscar, in this position. Like it's almost
Yeah.
like it never happens. So I would have thought that, oh yeah, this is it now. Oh, this is my moment, and there would be this,
Yeah, it is themselves, they themselves getting in their way. And I'm reminded to some extent of like the 2007 championship when Fernando Alonso came to
mm,
the team for the first year with Lewis Hamilton. And they had a dominant car, by far the most dominant car of that season. And it was like a very tight season. Lewis Hamilton and Fernando Alonso had some crazy moments, like that pit stop incident in Hungary, which was like a big talking point. McLaren with some cheating scandal behind them and everything. At the end of the day, Kimi Raikkonen won that season. And it was
Yep.
his first world
yeah,
championship.
yeah.
Yep.
And even though these guys had by far the most dominant car, they just got in their own way so much. It was more the case of the drivers. Like, Fernando and Lewis didn't necessarily see eye to eye. It was Lewis's first season in the sport.
I
Crazy.
mean,
But
he
like,
couldn't basically handle that a rookie was beating him. But now,
beating
I
him
mean,
and everything. Yeah. These two seem way more,
yeah.
aligned. Lando and Oscar seem
At
way more
least on the
friendlier.
face of it
Face
right
of it.
now.
Yeah, yeah,
I
for
mean, we
sure.
don't know behind the scenes what's happening, but it seems like it's cordial for now.
Stir the pot,
Yeah.
Sherry. Stir it so much. Stir and add salt as per taste. Just stir it.
It was just a
That's crazy.
series of very bad to worse for Oscar, and I don't know. It just felt like we've not seen him, right? It was the first
Mm.
time we saw him in like proper adversity, where first
Yes.
time not in the top four starting a race, makes the mistake in quali, then makes a jump start, which is like the most elementary, like
Yeah.
not even a jump start, it's
Yeah.
like hand slips from clutch wala start.
Yeah.
Then screws poor Alonso's race also along with him.
Yeah, Alonso
For
following him.
collateral damage.
Yeah.
Alonso
Yeah.
happily, I was just following him.
Yeah, which is fine, fair enough.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
he
But
made all
someone
like the
else was just
worst
thinking.
mistakes. Like, these are all
Yeah.
like the level 1 type of
But I think
mistakes,
it's also maybe this
Yeah.
whole team situation that's on his mind, right? Because of what happened with them saying let Lando pass and so on. And I
Given
mean,
how we've been talking about him, like, and how
but it has
unflappable
to
he
at
is.
some point be weighing on your mind, right? Like even in that moment, you could see in the car where he was like, a slow pit stop has nothing to do with this, but okay,
Yeah.
if you want me to do it, I'll do it. But like, that's where I feel like the issue is, like you can see these little things, as you said, which everything seems to be unraveling. Where I mean,
Crazy.
even if you are strong mentally, I think it's not like how Max has his bad days where,
Where are
Max
they?
has his bad days.
where,
When do they
Where are
happen?
these
no,
Max's bad
when
days?
we see Mad Max,
What are
like when
these
he's
bad days
when
he's
We're
things
speaking
are
of?
talking
not
bad days.
when things are not going his
Yeah.
way is what I mean. So I feel
Yeah.
like
But
these
those are these
obviously,
rages, not
yeah, but
mistakes.
I guess this is
Yeah.
Oscar's
Like the
kind of
bumping
way
into
of,
Russell.
But he
yeah.
makes the madness work for him.
Yeah, it's true.
But
Yeah.
like it
But
has to be something because I feel like he's been so good all along. Like so far, we've never seen any cracks, and like we've praised how calm he is, how zen he is, how everything he is. So I feel
100%.
like it can't just be like, oh, suddenly this is all happening on this weekend, and
Yeah.
Or
Abhishek
he's
Kole
just
is the
human.
most damning chat.
Mm.
In the
Yeah.
chat, Abhishek Kole says there were all Stroll kind of mistakes,
Ouch.
Yeah.
Ouch.
which they
Yeah.
were. You
Which
can't
they
deny.
were.
Like
Yeah,
They
we
were.
crashing
can't deny.
quali, jump start, crash on lap one for no reason.
And I
It
mean,
was
and
Totally.
Ashish Agarwal has the chat that makes it worse, where he says Lando gained 6 points in Baku with Piastri's
Yeah.
DNF. If he was P1 and Piastri was P2, he would have gained 7 points. So he has not capitalized at all.
Yeah.
Like, at all
Yeah.
means like not at
Exactly,
all. That
yeah.
puts it in stark
Yeah.
perspective.
But that's what I mean. Like, I mean, even if Lando was like second, third, chalo, even if Max is in a different league and you're like, but like, make some inroads into this championship. Yeah. Like, I mean, it almost felt like, oh, chill, he's gone, though it's okay. I'll also like just chill.
Be the
As
funniest
a
thing.
McLaren fan, sorry, go ahead.
No, go on.
As I was saying, as a McLaren fan, I'm hoping that like all the bad luck has happened in this race,
And
and
it's
that's
done.
it. And now, okay, get
Yeah.
it out of your system. There's still 7 races to go. And
As a Khujli and Ungli fan, I'm hoping. As a personal
Yes.
fan of Khujli and Ungli,
Yes.
I am hoping that the funniest outcome possible here is that
Yes.
the battle goes down to the last race between Max and Piastri.
Oh.
No.
Just be
Yeah.
something so
And then
Yeah.
Lando has to
Yeah.
help Oscar.
But
Oh
does
my
he?
God.
And then he helps
Does he?
Max.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh my
Where
god.
we
And
have
then
a
joins
series
him
of
at Red Bull
radio
next season.
messages saying,
Oh,
come on,
God.
Lando, do the right thing. Please
Oh
do
my
it for the
god.
team.
Like,
Crazy.
yeah. I think we
Crazy.
will
No, it's
physically
Think-
see Zach Brown throw himself in front of a car.
Oh man.
What a horrible accident.
And-
No, he
and
just threw
he's-
himself in front of it.
And he's screaming back saying, no, guys, papaya rules. If I can't have it, he can't have
You
it.
can't have it. Yeah.
No,
That'd
I
be
think
wild.
they've actually maybe even just won this constructors championship too early because now it's just
Yeah.
all the
Yeah.
attention is on
Attention is
drivers
on
and
this.
track
All
Yeah.
on
championship.
They could have
WTC.
actually won the championship
Which
this
they did
weekend.
not.
Yeah,
Yes.
but they
Which
didn't.
they didn't. Now it rolls over to Singapore.
So I
But
might get to
yeah,
see it
I wish
live.
him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I am going to be in Singapore next
Amazing.
weekend to watch the race. So, if
Oh
anybody.
yeah. Nice. I got to watch Max become champion last year, so you'll get
There
to
we go.
watch
There
McLaren
we go.
this year.
शेरी बोल
Yes.
अगर कुछ ऐसा फरारी के गराज में जाके कुछ करने का है तो बोल.
बस उसको उठा के लेके आ जा.
अरे.
Yes.
Something that's ideally little less human trafficking.
Yeah. Hey, they've got a great lineup this weekend at Singapore. Are the Foo Fighters playing?
Yes,
Mm.
they are.
Yeah,
Yes,
Foo
the Foo
Fighters,
Fighters
oh
are
man.
indeed playing.
V Jelly.
legendary. Smashing Pumpkins. I think like
But
it's a pretty
Singapore is
sick.
always a great race, I feel like. To watch live, it's just the most fun.
Yeah, full
And
on.
now with the changes in the track
Yeah.
also layout, I think it has become more interesting.
Also,
The last few
the
years,
pit
particularly.
lane walk and all those things that they have, and the concerts. Plus, it's all at night, so you have the day to like chill
Chill.
and
And it's
sleep
in
and
the
whatever.
cities. You can just
Yeah,
walk
Yeah,
home.
exactly. You just walk.
Yeah.
Like, I mean,
Super.
I really enjoyed the Singapore GP live. Like, I felt like it was one of those, like, a good one to watch live.
Quite exciting.
And says in chat says Rohan Singapore जाके Roscoe को parle जी खिलाना.
Roscoe's a vegan. I don't think he can have partage.
Even the dog
Why?
is a vegan.
Yeah,
What is
Vegans
made
can't
vegan
have
now?
Parle Ji.
it
Because
has.
it,
I'm
I
guessing
guess it's
milk and all.
milk,
Yeah,
no?
Oh, okay, fair.
Milk,
fair.
butter.
यार
yeah.
कुत्ता को काय को वीगन बना रहा है यार मतलब
That's
कुत्ता तो
fine,
कुत्ता है
yeah.
यार बेचारा लाइक
Yeah.
मतलब इसमें
Yeah.
कुत्ते का क्या दोष है like just no. Okay, again very quickly super chats. Aditya Sai says dirty air is such a big factor to these cars, no wonder they don't race in Noida anymore. Mirchi said signs in the house says misal tadi तामड़ा रस्सा और पांडरा रस्सा कोई कलर का रस्सा रहे अपने मिर्ची का आग जब लगता है हर जगह बस आग ही आग लगाते हैं
You know,
very
I was
good.
particularly happy for science this weekend because this whole year so far, we've been like, oh, you know, we all respect his potential. We've seen it in, you know, different teams and everything. And then he's had this whole, like, I believe in the Williams project type of thing, but we didn't really see it this year on track. In fact, Alex Albon on the other end, on the other side of the garage has been much
Yeah.
better. So I was like particularly happy with the podium this
But so
weekend.
sweetly he
for
also came to
science.
watch the podium.
Yeah, he came
For
to watch
sure.
the
It
podium
was-
and
so
support him.
wholesome.
Yeah,
So
this whole
wholesome.
James Wall's project is
Yeah,
turning
yeah.
out to be a very wholesome, very competitive
Wanna come?
sort of space. And
And the
incidentally,
unicorn.
yeah, with the little unicorn
carry on.
sticker that he
Yeah,
had
yeah.
and everything.
Sit.
Incidentally, I saw an interesting stat for like the hyper F1 nerds, but he's the second driver after Alan Prost to score a podium
Yes.
for McLaren, Ferrari,
Ferrari
and
and
Williams,
Wow.
which is insane.
That is
yeah,
insane.
And yeah, it's just
You've
such a
taken over as
consistently
the
good
stat
driver.
queen today, Arjun.
Like full on.
Have some stats for you guys. Let's have some stats. But yeah, I mean, highly, praisable weekend overall for Carlos Sainz. And I'm excited to see him go to Singapore also with this new confidence because as we recall in 2023, he had
Yes.
the 1000 IQ.
Yes, so much.
Singapore
It's on
GP
Oh
purpose.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
on purpose.
Yeah.
Oh, ho, ho, ho.
Yeah. So, very cool for Williams. Yeah. Hopefully,
Also-
they are able to continue this. I think they're close to pass in the constructors for P5 or should try to
Yeah.
lock down P5 in the championship.
Should hopefully. But
Yeah.
also shout out to Liam Lawson and Yuki
Yeah.
Tsunoda.
Yes.
Oh man.
Yes.
Finally
Yes.
having good weekends.
All four
Hello,
bulls
Finally.
in
Liam
the
Lawson was
points, bro.
P3.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
four
Yeah.
bulls in the points, yo.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
For the first time in
insane.
God
For the
knows how
first
long.
time in God knows how long, all four bulls in the points, yo. Crazy
Yeah,
shit.
crazy.
That's insane.
Crazy.
And
Yeah.
it's the week that Christian Horner finally left Red Bull. So
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
even-
that was the big off-track news this
Yeah.
weekend about
where he
Christian
finally left today, even his
Yeah.
whatever other role was done or whatever.
Basically,
Yeah.
it's
But I
full
think
like he
great
got all the
drive from-
signatures. He got all the signatures that you need.
Yeah.
I think very good
Full
drive
and
from
final
Lawson.
settlement ho gaya.
Exactly.
You know,
Full FNF, yes.
FNF.
I think Lawson drove a great race. Like it was also very good defense when he
Yes.
needed
Yes.
to,
For
and
sure.
kept, that
I feel like
entire
he was
team of
doing what
Tsunoda-
Carlos Sainz did in Singapore. Like
Yeah, yeah.
basically Norris
Yeah.
was behind both him and Sonoda,
Yeah. Yeah.
and
Yeah,
he kept
and
giving
no
Sonoda
mistakes
the
for so long.
DRS.
So
Yeah,
I
no
think
mistakes.
very well deserved. Again, I mean, they kind of show like it kind of shows you what Red Bull saw in him to be like, okay, this guy is ready to make the step
Yeah.
up, but it's just
Yeah.
that bucking bronco of a car that they have, which is just so crazy that nobody
Yeah.
else can manage it. But even Yuki, the fact that he was in there and he's actually never finished higher than fifth, no? Tsunoda in a race.
Yeah, I think that's his best.
Because I think that
Ever.
was the stat. He's never finished higher than fifth.
That's wild.
And then Hajar has been on the podium. Lawson technically, they were like Lawson would also finish fourth before Sonoda finished fourth, but he ended up finishing fifth. But then you have the two,
Even all the
Norris
rookies, I think, had a decent. Antonelli had a decent race as
Yeah.
well,
Kimi also
finishing
did well.
P4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he got,
Where
oh
was
yes,
Bortoleto?
the forgotten Abu Dhabi 2021 P4 of Yuki Tsunoda, because
Yes.
Oh,
nobody knows who finished where
yeah.
apart from
Nobody.
one and two.
Yep. Though apparently Yuki also said after the race that he didn't overtake Lawson on purpose to help Max and to sort of keep Norris in the DRS train at the
Ah.
back.
Ah,
So apparently, yeah, there were.
Mm.
So
finally,
who-
what a luxury to have a teammate who's in the mix and can help you out.
Right.
For sure, yeah.
It's like, Chal,
First
this
time.
weekend, whatever you want, tell me.
My God.
But I was really frustrated with this DRS train in Azerbaijan. You know, that start finish straight is 2 freaking kilometers
Yeah.
long.
Yeah.
And the very little overtaking that
Dirty
we
air,
saw.
no,
Plus,
again.
dirty air, but it was just a one-stop race for most people. So also very low degradation. So, the tire offset wasn't that big. And yeah, like on a 2 kilometer straight, when you have like that little overtaking, it's not cool. Yeah.
Yeah. And in fact, everyone was talking about how I think it was James only before pre-race was like, this is usually a race where you don't see DRS trains. So we're
Yeah.
hoping that we'll be able to, we're not so hopeful that we'll be able to keep the place and all that, but worked out.
Wild.
And well managed race from Carlos as well. I mean, it would have been very easy for it to just fall away and be like,
Yeah.
okay, we attributed to rain at the wrong time, and then you just have like one or two out of place
He
cars.
he
But
seemed
had the
damn
pace.
confident.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
seemed damn confident on Saturday also. He was I think he was being interviewed or whatever, and he was like, no, I'm going to try to finish on the podium here. Like,
Yeah.
it
And that's the
was,
confidence of a guy who has won races before. No?
Yeah.
It actually like
yeah,
has the caliber to do it.
for
And he
sure.
also has that hunger now again to kind of like prove himself and be like, I'm still here and I'm gonna make it,
Yeah.
and not like,
Yeah. I was very annoyed with Albon for that stupid mistake. Because he could also easily finished in the points. But
Yeah.
that
Hey, learn to
dumb
be
turn
happy
he
little
made
in
on-
life, no?
I swear.
Arey yaar, come on,
Such
come
an
on,
Indian
yaar.
parent, dude, Jesus. Like 80,
Calibrate your
90 लाए,
enthusiasm.
90 भी तो ला सकते थे.
अरे 10th तो आना चाहिए था यार. Come on. पहले तो he puts it in the wall in quali first of all and finishes 19th. So
So just a
yeah,
few seasons ago, you had
Did
Nicholas
you
Latifi, Sergei
Yeah,
did you
Sirotkin.
guys
These are the caliber of drivers. Logan Sargent, that was in the seat that.
listen, we can't just
yeah.
settle for
You had
just
George
because
Russell,
my
does nothing, ends up Mercedes.
Yeah.
did you guys watch the national anthem where all the kids are singing and all these drivers
Yeah.
are trying to hold it together and
Yeah.
like
Azerbaijan national anthem is just basically
Goes
them
hard.
loudly yelling Azerbaijan, Azerbaijan
Yes.
for like a minute and a half. And with so much
Yes.
passion, it was being this thing. It was damn hilarious to watch. And it also came very suddenly, in the broadcast, we were watching it. Like they started, you're like, what's going on?
Yeah, it's just not expected at all. It was Lando and George, no, who were
Lando,
laughing.
Yeah, you're
George,
laughing. It's like,
Lewis,
whoa.
Charles, all of them.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
wow.
crazy.
But yeah, I think everybody else, I think, a terrible race for the Alpines, Gasly and Colapinto.
What
This
else
was a
is
really
new?
shit circuit for them. Yeah.
Yeah, Lance Stroll, I think Lance Stroll not seen at all in the entire race. I don't think
No.
at any point the
No.
camera went
No.
to Lance Stroll, who happily drove in 17th place and had a great time.
After the first, my prediction was there would be no safety cars in this race. And of course, we had that on lap
Yeah.
1.
Yeah.
After that, there were no yellow flags. There was nothing. It was
Nothing,
very,
nothing,
very
nothing.
well behaved.
Nothing.
There was no, it was a race
Yeah.
particularly waiting for like a 40th lap Lance Stroll crash to spice up the last, 10 laps of the race or whatever. But
Especially after
ended up happening.
quali, I was like, ek
Yeah.
to red flag to de do
Kuch to
yaar.
hoega,
Like,
yeah,
kuch, like,
Yeah.
But that's
100%.
usually how it pans out. Like even in football matches, many times you have like this crazy first half where there's 6 goals and then second half is just nothing.
nothing.
Because I think
Exactly.
everybody
Yeah,
else
yeah,
is just
yeah.
fed up also.
Yeah.
Or like when the
yeah.
semi-final is amazing, but then you get this tuku final when nobody wants to rock the boat.
Yeah.
Oh, that's happening today or what?
What?
The cricket final?
No, cricket, dude, no.
No.
This Asia Cup has been on for what feels like half my life, okay? Like today
Yeah.
also, we are playing Bangladesh again.
The
right?
most
And I'm like,
inconsequential
just like-
tournament of all time.
Just
Really?
play
Yeah.
India-Pakistan 3 times and go, no.
Just
why?
Basically,
why
an
have to plan the rest
excuse
of
for
this?
this India-Pakistan match to happen as
Just,
frequently as
like,
possible.
thank you for
Yeah.
coming, Oman, but
Yeah.
yeah,
And Hong Kong.
Yeah,
and Hong
you know,
Kong.
good to see you, Hong
good to know.
Kong.
Good to know you have a cricket
Yeah,
team.
good to see you,
know.
Hong Kong. This is Dubai. Have a look.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
Dubai Mall is nice.
Yeah.
But Arjun, is Max actually like taking part in GT3 this week?
I think it's part of his
Or is it like
qualification
testing
for
or
the
something?
license procedure. I'll find out more details. I think it's a VLN weekend again. So
Because he did one where he won, na? The last time he did this, he went and
no,
beat
he
the
need to
Japanese
complete a
guy.
certain level of laps to be able to get this Nürburgring license. You know, this Nürburgring license procedure is so crazy. Like our man here is a 4-time Grand Prix world champion, you know, and it's like basically you're going from like being the best driver in the world to having to prove now that you can drive around
Like,
this like insane
It's like, yeah, but
circuit.
can he drive an Activa?
yeah, exactly. Yeah. And turns out he can really well.
Exactly.
And the fact that he has no like airs about going through this process or anything. He's like, okay, you need me to finish 14 laps? I'll finish 14 laps. You need me to qualify in something? I will do that. I'm going to kick everyone's ass while I'm doing it as
Love
well.
the game, bro. Love the game.
Insane. Yeah. It's crazy.
Okay, I
Which
think
is what
that's
like
all.
makes this whole championship now with this added max thing for the next 7 weekends
Sorry.
feel more interesting.
Nitin in
It
the
is,
comments is like, but can he do it on a cold, rainy night at Stoke?
Very nice. You know what? He probably can.
probably
because
can.
cold, rainy nights
Yep.
are literally where he
Yep.
thrives.
He loves
probably
cold
can.
rain. Yeah.
Yeah. Will not be surprised if Max participates in the Navi Mumbai race also. Yes, there is Navi Mumbai street circuit happening,
Oh
guys.
yeah.
Goa
Nice.
also
Yes,
they've made one.
Goa and Navi Mumbai street circuit
Yeah.
is happening.
Yes.
Yes.
Also, guys, whoever is organizing these things, if you want us to collaborate with us, work on us with these
Yes.
things, please get in touch. Let us know. We are very
Yes,
happy to help out with all
100%.
the
We know
Formula
all
4
the
stuff
sectors
and
of
all.
Navi Mumbai very well.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
It
one to
has
sing about
most
cars also we know.
most racetracks have sector 1, sector 2, sector 3.
Yes.
But Navi
Yeah.
Mumbai has sector 41, sector
Sector
42,
42.
31.
Sector 31.
Yeah. I noticed like this November, December, like Navi Mumbai is the place to be. Wiz
Yeah,
Khalifa
yeah.
and all this Rolling Loud is
Rolling
happening
Loud
in
only.
Kharghar.
Yeah.
And then
Full on.
after that, Indian Racing League is happening in Kharghar. Is it in Kharghar or in CBD Belapur?
Not sure.
Yeah, crazy. Navi Mumbai
Amazing.
for life. Kharghar
And
represent.
airport also coming in 1 week.
Oh
And
yeah.
airport also
And
coming in.
airport
Yeah.
also coming. Just what a time to be
Yeah.
Navi Mumbai.
What a time to be.
What a time.
Ours says Coastal Road GP.
Coastal Road Jeep. Dude. You saw one already. Not F1 race, one Lambo crashed on the coastal road.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the wet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
in the wet.
Oh, acha, that happened again?
Yes.
The
Yeah.
Lambo crashes
Yes,
are now.
Lambo crash.
Like really bad. Like
Oh,
Yeah.
not bad.
Was
Okay.
there was definitely no Max Verstappen. That more like a Lance Stroll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Stroll is
Yeah.
Rainmaster, okay? Shut up your mouth.
Yeah, that's true.
Stroll is the rain master.
Shut up your mouth.
Crash in the
Sorry.
rain. He will
Sorry,
crash on a
sorry.
completely dry morning with no traffic
Yeah.
around, but never in the rain. All right.
Dry morning in Stoke. Not even in a car. He was just crossing the street and fell over.
Okay, chalo. Now that's I think this race done. Smash likes, by the way, friends, if you're enjoying the streams, and also if you are new, please subscribe. We do this after every race, usually on a Monday
Yes.
but within up to 3 days of race.
To 72 hours of yes. Up to 72
Up to 72
hours of
hours.
and before 72 hours of previous
Just
race.
yes, yeah. Yeah.
Or
Somewhere
double
between
headers.
race
somewhere
weekends.
in between.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And the best way to find out when it is to subscribe and hit bell notification icon.
Yes. And also follow us on Instagram. Because,
Yeah.
then you will be
Yes.
updated and you will see all our amazing reels and predictions and all of those things. So yeah.
Yes.
That come true
Yes.
once a year, maybe.
Before we go to Singapore
Listen.
predictions.
Oh, look, a broken clock is
Yes,
also
correct,
right, at least,
correct,
twice
correct.
in a day. Yeah, yes.
Guys, don't be so salty about Azeem's predictions,
Oh.
okay?
You
It's
wait,
gonna
you
be-
wait for how
that
wrong it's
was
going to be
like-
this week.
Okay, very
Next
quickly,
level.
last week super chats also. Max got his Nürburgring permit A on 14th after his run in GT4 on 13th. Also, he will make his GT3 debut this Saturday in Ferrari 296
Oh,
at
beautiful.
Amazing.
Nürburgring. Cadbury Leclerc says road trip बस बहाना था. कार्लोस को दारू पिला के चुप के विलियम्स में घुसना असली प्लान है. फरारी जाए भाड़ में. मुझे बस happy vibes चाहिए. Dude, did you see their
No.
little road trip from
Yeah,
Italy to
yeah,
Monaco,
yeah.
basically?
Yeah.
Yes. Azeem,
Very
did you
cute.
see
What was
this?
this? Such a they did
No.
him and
So
Carlos.
Yeah.
basically, they were flying back from Baku, and then there was like
Private,
a
of
storm,
course.
private, and there was a storm or something. So they were forced to land at this place in Italy. So like all good like dads, they basically rented a van together, okay, and
Oh, nice.
Carlos was driving them back, and Leclerc shared a video, okay, of this happening, and I don't know, man, you watch that video, and that van is not doing the speed limit, okay. I'm
Yeah,
pretty
definitely
sure
not.
that is
Yeah.
not the speed you are supposed to
Yeah.
go in that tunnel in
Crazy.
that van.
Yeah.
But yeah, Carlos basically dropped Charles home this weekend.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yes.
sweet.
Very cute it was.
Hey, also,
Some
by
cute
the
moments
way,
this weekend. Did you see the Baku cat?
Yes, Baku
Ferrari.
cat, so
Yeah.
sweet.
Yeah.
Baku cat was
I
too
didn't see
cute.
that. I need to check.
Yeah, Baku, they had a paddock
Um,
cat.
Paddock
Oh,
cat
yeah,
called
There was a
paddock
paddock
Ferrari.
cat. Yes.
Yeah.
Ferrari. Oh, Adorbs.
Yeah.
Ferrari.
Adorbs.
Mm.
Also, Piastri again with his feet up watching
Yep.
race on phone.
On
Oh,
phone.
yeah.
Who is
Just
giving these people these phones?
this is peak Virar local behavior, right? We just put it on.
Yeah, किसी और के फोन पे, you know?
हाँ.
Yeah.
People are just giving. But also, I think that's a privilege for a fan. कि अरे तेरे को पता है
Yeah,
क्या
I mean,
Piastri
yeah,
मेरे phone पे
yeah.
देखा
मेरे
Yeah.
फोन पे देखा भाई
on my
रेस.
cracked screen.
Yeah.
Yeah. This year has given us some of those great moments where like drivers are like, I feel like if a driver crashes out of the race, don't pick him up for at least 20 to 30 laps.
Yes, let them
You know,
wander
like,
around
yeah,
and make
Let
let
them
them
just,
wander
yeah.
around. Yeah, you know, and like basically let them find their way, you know,
Yes.
or just
Yes.
wait.
That's the
you know?
punishment. Yeah.
That is the punishment. Yeah, you crashed. Now you
Now,
wait. Yeah,
now, yeah, take in the scenery.
take the scenery. Yeah, for a while.
It's
Yeah.
like the good old Kimi
Like a
Raikkonen
timeout,
walking onto a
basically.
yacht.
So apparently,
Yes,
yeah,
exactly.
according to chat, the marshals gave them phones, and the marshals also gave them chocolate and bananas. Apparently,
Sweet.
Of
Aww.
course. Of course. Superb.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey, also
Well done.
before
Well
we
done,
should
Baku.
one
Hashtag.
mention for Kimi Antonelli also who finished quietly in fourth.
Yes.
Yeah.
Over
Yes.
Yeah.
nice.
No, very good.
Good boy, Antonelli
Good
also.
job. Good job, beta.
Yes. Okay, chalo. This is what we're here for. Let's go. It is time for Singapore predictions.
Okay.
Chalo,
Why
I'll
don't
go
you
first
start?
because,
Yeah, you start.
exactly.
You
You
start.
all right,
start.
ready for
Yeah.
this? Okay.
Yeah.
George Russell redemption for his accidents in Singapore before George Russell wins the race.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Yes.
Crazy.
Lando
Amazing.
Norris finishes second, Max Verstappen third, Piastri
No.
fourth.
Whoa, whoa,
Yes.
whoa, whoa.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay. Don't know what to
That's
do with
already
that.
pretty
Yeah.
wild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Overall, prediction wise, also. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
My prediction, okay, is that Max Verstappen has never won in Singapore. You know, it's one of the few circuits that he has never won. Yeah. And given the momentum, like in two circuits now, the last two races that we've seen, hat trick. Hat trick for Max is what I'm
Oh
saying.
my.
Oh, ho, ho.
Yeah. And Lando Norris P2 and Carlos Sainz with this level of confidence, P3. I'm saying it. I'm saying it, Azeem. Carlos
Have
Sainz
you
P3.
seen that Williams car? वो नहीं दौड़ती है low speed में.
We'll say, like, this is the confidence that Carlos has needed. So
Yeah.
I'm saying
He didn't
Carlos.
say Williams,
Um,
he said Carlos.
Carlos.
For a
Yeah.
reason.
So
Oh.
Carlos Sainz
Yeah.
P3. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Sherry Shroff, what are you thinking?
I'm going with Oscar for the win because I want him to get his confidence back and to start acting like he's the champion because it's happening. And Max and Lando will be fighting for the other two positions, and one of them will get out, and then Lewis will come in third.
Of course.
Hope
Of course.
springs eternal.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hope springs eternal as
Yeah.
it must.
Yeah. Amazing.
Okay.
Also
Um,
adding one sighting of wild Komodo dragon or whatever those things are.
Oh,
One?
yeah.
Just a
Yeah.
one.
Just
That's
one.
it. Now, just because you said that, I'll find two and throw them on the road. Just to prove you
Yeah.
wrong.
Yeah.
I will go there
Oh
and
shit, you're
sow
there.
chaos.
Oh no.
I will go there and sow chaos.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that you can't
अपना
come
घर
back.
से एक चिपकली लेके ही throw it,
Yeah.
you know, like let it go.
You're being hilarious. Just throw one chipkali on track. Seriously.
They'll be like, RRR, dude, I'll just fling a tiger at the
Yeah.
circuit.
Yeah. That's the wild prediction. Okay, good.
Right
Yeah.
there. Okay. Piastri, Max, George, Lando, DNF.
Oh.
Oh.
Is this the
Oh,
end
so
of
we
the
only-
championship?
This
So,
is
Rohan, we
Yeah.
only have a George Lewis problem. Otherwise, we're in sync.
yes,
Hmm.
yes. Correct. Yeah. Now, unfortunately, my feelings are not as strong as yours. What can I say?
But you don't have the stats.
I'm
Because
just
you
here
don't have the stats.
I'm just here for the lulls in it.
Okay, brilliant.
What is the weather like? Is there any
Hot.
chance of rain or what?
Would be raining.
It's gonna be hot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
could be because I mean there are just right now there are like
Or
typhoony
just
things
Rohan
going
will be
on
throwing water also
in that part
from
of
the
the
side.
world. There are typhoony
Yeah.
things happening,
Singapore,
and
Singapore weather. Come on, let's go. Where
Yeah,
it is.
there is a typhoon, I think, somewhere.
I think it is
happening.
also like remembered or I was reading somewhere that like the basically it's going to be one of those races where the FIA adds like additional cooling for the drivers, or there's some regulations regarding the cooling, because if it is as hot
Because
as
it's
it
that
was,
hot.
yeah, and Singapore is usually hot and humid.
Yeah,
Yep.
Very
yeah.
long
Yep.
race. It's tends to be the toughest one. And if you recall, Doha, was it like a couple of years ago where they were all like
Yeah.
dying in the heat
Yeah.
and everything? Yeah,
No, but I
so-
still
They had to
remember there
change
was
the
that
weather
iconic
interesting.
photo of like George after last year's
Yeah,
Singapore
yeah,
race,
God.
right? Where he was just
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
white as a sheet
Dead.
and dehydrated. So
Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's 50 to 70% chance of rain. So
Or
So
there's
0%.
or
Exactly.
Rohan on the
Yeah.
sides with his water bottle.
not water, I get a
Yeah.
hose. I'll run a hose
yes,
from my
water
hotel
bottle
room.
and chipkali take
From my
from home.
hotel room bathroom and
Yeah.
I'll run a hose.
People will just sit एक corner पे rain आ रहा है.
Yeah.
For some reason, the rain and the lizard seem to be going for the same thing.
As you see Russell, so he asks if it's raining. Is it really?
Yeah, yeah.
And then it turns out it was Rohan all along.
All
Anytime
along.
Russell has seen
Amazing.
water.
Yeah.
It was him.
Amazing.
In his life.
Okay. All right, cool.
Superb.
Chalo. I think that is about it. Smash likes, friends, if you're around. And please tell friends also if you enjoy watching the SidePod and want to introduce people to like whatever F1, and this is probably one of the more accessible ways to get into it. And quick plug, next weekend, that is on the 4th, I'm doing a show in Bangalore. That's about 70% full, so you can get tickets for that. And after that, the weekend is Delhi and Gurgaon on the 11th and 12th. Rohan, anything for you?
Yes, I am in Chennai this weekend. This Saturday, I have two shows in Chennai. The 7 p.m. show, 4 p.m. show. 7 p.m. show is sold out. 4 p.m. show, we still have some tickets left. So if you are in Chennai this Saturday, come through, watch. Yeah, and then I would be at the Singapore Grand Prix the following weekend, and then the weekend after that, if anybody here is for the University of Warwick, I will see you on your campus.
Nice.
And yeah, that is it. Yes.
Okay, amazing. Everyone who's attending Singapore with Rohan, bring one chipkali from home and throw it on the road.
Yes.
There should be reporting. Like David Coulthard should mention the chipkali at some point. Come on, we can do it, guys. Okay, cools. Yes, Nitin is asking Rohan to do shows in Manipal. I am also coming to Manipal.
Yes.
So I'm doing November. But yeah, a bunch of people are planning Manipal and Mangalore soon. So I'm sure Rohan will also. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Arey, and Yash Barse is in chat as well from Habitat, who is also a host of Drivers to Survive. They've been doing a bunch of screenings, so go and check their screenings out as well, and also go follow their channel and watch their episodes. And he says he's watched my new show and it's amazing. Thank you.
Woohoo,
Yes,
woohoo.
thank you. Yes, appreciate. Okay, cool. Chalo, thank you, friends. Take care. We'll see you all the soon. Oh, and
Yes.
by the way, sorry, before we go, I'm in Chandigarh playing Comedians Cricket League, which
Oh,
is also
yes, which
streaming
is
on
happening
YouTube
this
tomorrow
weekend.
and day after.
Yes.
So please support Mumbai, guys. Don't support any other teams. All these Delhi and Chandigarh have come with scary fast bowlers. I was getting hit all over the place in the nets right now.
Oh, damn.
So please support Mumbai. We need your support.
Oh, damn. Okay. Good
Yeah,
luck
you
for
can watch
Comedians
on the
Cricket League.
Chandigarh Laugh Store YouTube channel tomorrow, 4:30
Okay.
onwards.
Fantastic. Good luck for that, my friend.
Well done. Good luck.
Crush it. All right,
Yes,
everybody,
indeed. Thank you,
smack one
friends.
last like before you go. Don't forget to subscribe, and we will see you soon. GN.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Uh,
Yeah.